This video is going to apply to anybody who is waiting for something, whether God has told you he was going to give you a house, a car, a job, he's going to give you children, he's going to restore your marriage, whatever God has told you that he's going to do. I just want to first and foremost say, yes, he will do it. Two, I just want to give you some encouraging words, because during that waiting season, it can feel lonely, it can feel discouraging, it can feel like you're isolated. It almost feels as if like God set you up, like he told you to do something or maybe to go somewhere, and you're like, why, what am I doing here? Like you just feel lost, you have no instructions, somebody just threw you in the middle of the forest and told you to figure it out, right? Like those are the natural feelings that can come along with the waiting season, because God does not give us every detail step by step. He does not tell us the instructions in full how we're supposed to get certain things done, right? He just tells us, oh, I'm going to do this for you, and he'll give you little bit by little bit, and it's up to you to kind of like piece the puzzles together, if that makes sense. And the more time that passes while you're waiting, and also the less information that you know, meaning you don't know how certain things are going to get done. You don't know who to connect with. You don't know where to go. Like there's so many things that are left unanswered, right? Where you start to feel like, what is happening here? Then you're in a sense taking your anger out on God, because it's like he promised you something. He told you something was going to happen, and you do not see it manifesting in your life. You feel like it's just not going to happen, basically. Like, no, it's no way. Like, why is it taking so long? Why am I experiencing all these obstacles? You know, the whole nine. And not only is it natural for you to feel that way, I think almost like God expects us to feel that way, because I'm almost certain, you know, God knows that we're going to have those feelings. And it's not that you're lacking faith, but when you're waiting for a long time, you know, anybody will start to feel a little discouraged. And I just wanted to speak on my home buying process. I heard no and denied for 2.5 years before I heard a yes. For 2.5 years, every single house I looked at and put an offer in, it was either denied or no. You know, just depend on the verbiage of what the owner end up telling the realtor. But for 2.5 years, you know how discouraging that felt for 2.5 years to hear no? You know how discouraging it felt to know that, it was so discouraging to know that I was kind of like one step in, one step out in terms of the home buying process. Like I had the pre-approval, I had the down payment and everything, but I couldn't find no one to want to sell to me. I know that this is the path that you've told me. You know, I know that you told me you was going to open these doors, and you see that I'm in need, but he did not open those doors until it was the right time. And every time I was being denied, it was building my faith without even knowing it was building my faith, because even during the disappointment, I still leaned on God. Even during the uncertainty, I still leaned on God. Even when I just did not know anything, I still leaned on him. I never got to a point where I felt like, okay, well, you're not helping me, I'm not going to lean on you. It never got to a point where I doubted God. I just felt like, okay, well, maybe if it's not happening right now, I did something wrong. Like I contributed to, maybe my actions was the reason why it was delayed, right? And yes, that can be the case sometimes, but that's not always the case. You know, sometimes it just takes time. And the bigger the blessing, the bigger the waiting season. Because for me, in my personal situation, I moved out of state with the whole house, like 4 kids. I had a whole family behind me. And that process did take much longer than maybe somebody else who is moving within the same state, within the same city. You know, God can work things out to fit whoever's situation it is. You know what I mean? But for my situation, things did take a little bit longer. But the whole while I was being denied and I was hearing no in one state, a brand new house was being built for me in another state. And at the appointed time, it went from drastically no, 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 denied, denied, denied to yes. I bought my house in 30 days. For 2.5 years, I heard no. And the home that I'm living in now, I bought this in 30 days. There's nothing that God cannot do. And his time is always better than our time frame. Even though, you know, we are set on time limits and certain things that we have to, you know what I mean, abide by down here on earth, he's not held by those standards. You know, God moves how he wants to move and when he wants to move and through who he wants to move through. So do not be discouraged. Do not allow your circumstances to dictate what God has told you. If he told you it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Why? Because he's a man who cannot lie. He will never tell you that he's going to do something for you and then lie, like just trying to get your hopes up high or something like that. Like, no, if he said he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. And the only thing that can stop him from doing it is your own actions. But if you know that you have not done anything, you know you are walking in obedience, you know that you are living the right way, you know there's things that you have to do in order to receive your blessing. Like, God don't bless no mess. But if you know that you're on a straight and narrow path and you've did some inner work and you're like, no, I know I haven't done anything, you keep pushing forward. And in the event that you find yourself that you are the reason why you are being delayed, that's when you humble yourself and you get on your knees and you pray to God and ask him to not only clean your heart, show you where you messed up at, show you where you can improve at, so that not only can you get better and get closer to him, but yeah, during that waiting season it can feel so discouraging. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you, like, there's nothing that God cannot do, and do not allow a clock, aka a time frame, to make you feel like you're losing your mind, like God forgot about you. He did not forget about you. He knew you before you were even born. Before you was formed in your mother's womb, he knew you. He knew the path that you would take. So there's nothing that surprises him when we're coming to him and we're asking him for things. Or he has everything already mapped out. We're on his time. He's not on our time. And the only time he's on our time is if you are a person where, you have not opened up your heart to Christ. He's not going to force you. He's not going to force himself on you. You have to open up yourself to him. And then he will sit there and come in. He is not a forceful God. He is a loving God. He is a patient God. He is a merciful God. He is a gracious God. Like, he's so many things, but a liar ain't one. A manipulator ain't one. So do not ever get those feelings if you feel like, I'm tired of waiting. It's okay. And I know it's not okay, but in the long run, it is okay. It is okay, because everything's going to work out for you. Everything works out for the good of those who love the Lord. It don't matter how bad things are. It will work out for you. Just believe.